Huh. Looks like they aren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
Oh man. Now we've got to go look for them.
How much time until the white doors open?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Kana nodded.
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty much.
I see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh no. We'll be able to go through the secondary door.
Yeah.
We'll be pairing up with Quark.
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the cyan pair.
Who's the cyan pair?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. The primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them.
How?
I don't know, but it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility. It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we wouldn't know where they went until the last doors opened for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
This is still all this speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind, so that we don't miss them if they come back.
Okay. I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, all right? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. Alright, so I guess we're gonna be looking out for them. Oh yeah, we haven't been to the red door yet, have we? No, this is the first time for us to go there, this time around. The pantry, yeah. What's gonna happen here? This is the pantry.
So it would appear.
Well, looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
I guess we can't really do really much here. My guess is we're gonna find them the same way we found the first round. Like in the first round that we took, we're gonna find them in the exact same way, chained up to a sink in the infirmary. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking right now. We also gotta swing by and get Alice's and Luna's bracelets if we were to go through the door and everything. Because like us as a solo, we are blue solo, we need a yellow pair real bad for us to continue going forward. Okay. No one here either, huh? Thamriyell loves scotch so much, I thought we might find him here drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that probably would have described as blankly, if I could have actually seen his eyes. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask...
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I gotten so used to the suit, I kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Why the heck did it make you wear that thing anyway? I still don't remember anything.
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
Really?
Yes,
What'd you remember?
my father.
When, Dad, you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere? When, Dad, did you remember that? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a pun or something, but maybe it's supposed to be a pun, maybe it's supposed to be a translation. Wouldn't you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere?
Please, don't joke.
Oh, it was, okay, that's what it was. It was a stupid dad joke. When, Dad, you remember that?
This is serious.
Sorry. So, you remember who your father was?
Yes,
What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
Oh. So your dad raised you?
Well,
Kay stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised in the facility where my father worked. He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older.
Notice how there's a weird bunny-looking thing in his hands that looks so very similar to Zero. I don't know why, but every single time I see a bunny now, I'm thinking Zero.
That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only time he hasn't working were times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he had given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mention a mother as part of the family, and that several of the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, that would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, though, I would be happy. I wonder if I should be reading it in Kay's, like, I guess, voice or something. So, for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and, as usual, was making his way towards his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at the moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. When he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. He didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. Wait, does that mean... Wait! An ID number? Wait! Just like the golems? Wait! What? Don't tell me that Kay was here the whole time. Must have been. Maybe not here exactly, but... Wait. What? I'm trying to piece it all together. It's hard to piece it together right now, but clearly K was related. K and his father had something to do with this entire place, or maybe at least the golem production. And the father made a robot, probably one of the golems, and as Golem said that you wouldn't be able to tell them apart from a human, really. If you really think about it, you won't be able to tell them apart in the first place, like ever at all. So the father clearly worked here in this facility, or somewhere similar to this facility, and also had golems. Okay, let's assume this entire laboratory is his father's, creation, his father's workstation. Then he had K here, and then he made robots. He made a robot and put a skin on her and everything to play the role of the mother. Maybe? Could that be a possibility? Or was all these memories preloaded into K? That's the question here. Are these his authentic memories? Or something he got from somewhere else? Because he has amnesia, man. He has amnesia entirely. Is this him remembering that? Or are these memories that were preloaded before his memory was wiped? So he would eventually start remembering this stuff. Are these real memories or not? That's the question, and the only way we can know about this is by keep going on forward. My father ordered the robots to take care of me and shoot us out of the lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she were a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it would respond, but in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I wanted, I'd still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. Couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. Robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. It must be a golem, it must be! After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't even exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continue to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment I thought my father had created a new robot, but then I told her that and she laughed and explained she had come up to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She told me stories about the new world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately though, truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long I discovered she'd known my father when she was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was in fact secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First we started to eat together, and look at this, the same chairs in what seems to be like a lounge. Kay is from this building. This is his home, and his father must have been the person that was doing the research here. Must have been. Oh my god! Oh, oh my god, okay. This whole thing is finally being explained. Don't tell me that the woman that we killed, the old lady, is the woman. Don't tell me that. Oh my god! What the hell? First we started to eat together. Before then, I'd never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, lack of thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said I would need to be more polite. I haven't eaten alone for my entire life. Matters had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made his mistake of reading throughout research papers during dinner. A look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. Couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. Might have been the first time. The one we considered our living room changed too. Before it'd just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while, every day I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. And at her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another, like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I had learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, right, and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. 4 years passed, the blink of an eye, until one day I meant to overhear my father and a woman speaking in a laboratory. Wait. The woman! It's the woman! It's the old woman! Oh, who's the man? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, he looks a little bit like worn down Ace. Just a little bit, looks like a worn down Ace. Although, I don't think Ace would be in this game. Would he? Might be a slight possibility, but I don't know actually. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, till one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. The tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals. It was good that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came out of our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I had been helping with was working toward. Perhaps, I thought, I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I had bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would have required a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and even with the research I poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor with the entire facility, but she saw right through me. My father was livid, locked me in my room until research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to go with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she had shown me had been real. She made me feel as if I had a real family, and there was something I wouldn't have given up the world. I pleaded with her to leave. She quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once. She felt her death would help to repay the favor. Sorry, I'm just skipping through it so I can go a little faster with this. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together, but she couldn't. For his sake, she said, for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized then that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me in hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had known. It was what I had now that I wanted. Couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that's why I lost them in my memory. I'm guessing what ended up happening is that she came from the outside of the facility, Because there was a whole disease going on. His father was trying to cure the disease that had happened onto the Earth, right, onto the planet, that we'd found the newspaper article for. And that was what his research was about. And I think maybe she might have contracted some of the illness and sickness, and she was the one to be experimented on in order to see if the sickness would have, would have continued. The son was created possibly as a clone to the father, or was just like an maybe he could have been a clone. He could have been a clone created in order to be the replica that can the replica and a continuation for if something were to happen to the father. That is insane. Kay let out a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events.
Huh?
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
Are you okay?
Yes. I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Thamriyell myself.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Well, I guess I better get moving then. Hope you'll be okay. I mean, I feel bad for him. I'm not gonna forget the fact that he betrayed me. But, yeah. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran to Phi. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn.
Yeah.
Where's Kay?
He's in the lounge.
You decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in.
What's up with him?
Guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for a bit.
Is he alright?
I think so. We should leave him alone right now. Right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside the suit. I'm sure you're just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game, and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. And just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try and figure any of it out, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? I managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole Nonary Game thing for? What is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio?
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... There's more too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Phi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not it.
I'm just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. You heard that, right?
Yeah, it came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look. What happened?
There's nobody here.
Maybe they got into the elevator.
Let's try hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
Yep, they went downstairs.
Thought so.
Let's go. I wonder what's gonna happen here. They sound a little bit like gunshots, didn't they? Those bangs that I heard. 2 equal bangs. Which way? What do you think they went?
Let's just head for the green door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Thamriyell and Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think that hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? Gonna believe him?
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
I guess, yeah. Alright, fine. Guess we'll check on Dio and Quark. Mostly Quark. Dio, we can let him be. Here's the treatment center. We headed to the first pod, cracked open the top and lifted the back. Okay, that was Quark, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing. How about Dio?
Let's open his. What? What the hell?
Check his pulse!
It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead. I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead.
Look, the oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
Oh, somebody suffocated him, didn't they? Then that means he asphyxiated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Who?
Look, we should go tell Kay about this. Come on, let's go.
I see a picture of a lion and there's a clock in his mouth, what seems like, or some sort of a sun or something. What the hell? Without waiting for me to follow, Fi turned and ran off. Took a deep breath and followed. What? Fi now burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay, wake up. Something's happened. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
What is it?
We explained about how we'd found Dio dead, and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. Appeared that someone had reduced the oxygen level to his pod to 0.
What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him, if he was the murderer?
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Thamriyell.
There's also Quark.
What? No. It's impossible. Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep?
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Phi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yes. You could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
True.
Don't give me that. I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She wanted to explain about the sound we'd heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Nope.
Hmm.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
Oh crap. We only got 7 minutes until the primary doors open.
Alright. Let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, where is Dio's bracelet?
Is what?
Huh?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
We need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the bracelets.
All three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
Alright.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these.
Thank you! Yellow pair of bracelets. Were those Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck.
I'm glad he got them for us.
So, here you are. Please, take them.
Grab the bracelets and shove them into my pocket.
Alright, let's get going.
Okay, glad somebody took him though. There's a K is actually looking out for us a little bit. Shit. They're not here.
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or
what? Come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. You gotta be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then you, Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
Hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive too, but
We'd heard a noise and turned.
I apologize for keeping you.
did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but...
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
Oh, somebody busted this thing, didn't they? The hell?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? There's no point.
I can't say for sure, but if I were to guess...
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I will...
Oh no. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that. You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? What kind of a monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Ah! God damn it! This is bad. What was I going to do? I need to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There has to be a way to save them. There had... Again? Are you serious? Again? Ah, you sons of bitches! Why do you do the things you do? Why? Oh. Oh. That is so mean. That is beyond mean. Beyond mean. Oh my god. They story blocked me yet again. The story was getting so good. It's like coming up to a very end and just like, oh no. You have to. How can Flying K be saved? Lock number 01. Lock number 01. So it looks like we have to do something within the story here with these endings to unlock this particular side. And same thing with this stupid thing right here. Where we can't solve the mystery of the two-headed lion. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all, this is so mean. This is so mean. So really mean. Oh my god. What is this? Game. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Ah, y'all. I'm gonna take a little break here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Thamriyell. Like, subscribe, and so have a great day. And I'll see you all next episode of the Nonary Game. Virtue's Last Reward. And hopefully, won't get story blocked again, like this time. Ah! Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to actually go. I'm gonna have to go back and betray Luna in order to unlock this route. And I think this also will unlock the magenta door as well. Because this is a blue door. This is the green door. So this gotta be the magenta door. This has to be, not the magenta, the red door. This has to be the red door. Lock me something, I have to betray somebody again, and then get this ending before I can log this ending, complete this before I can log this ending, and complete this with two separate routes of equal, probably one equally depressing, one's equally sad. I don't know yet though. Oh my god, this game! This game! This game! Oh my god, it's too good. Anyway, y'all, I'll see you later. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye!